Alright there, Procrastinauts, your hero has returned. My name's Pleborian, and welcome back to Season 2 of Kerbal Space Program. Alright, nice. This time we are in version 17.1. Good times are had by all in Kerbal Space Program. And not just by me, but by these guys as well. Listen to this epic music we've now got for the title screen. Pretty swish if you ask me. Alright, so today I'm going to be messing around in this game a little bit. I am going to attempt to do some clever things. As you know, with me in the past, clever things are not my strong point. But today I am hoping this is going to be a difference, because me and Jeb, we took a Kerbal holiday. We went to the Bahamas, we sat down, drank some Curtinis. It was beautiful. Oh, no more music. And basically we got a report from the Kerbal Times saying that 0.18 was on its way, so people get practicing. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm going to take a little bit of a twist on this as well. Well, I'll say a twist, but it's more me going back to my roots. Now, back in the day, you guys will remember, I used to build rockets, I used to put music over the top of it, I used to do, like, brand new things and all like that were new to me at the time. That's what I want to try and go back to for this series. I don't want it to be like the last one, because towards the end of that series, if you guys saw the last episode, I raged so badly at my mission critical failure of the ion batteries not working, and it was not very fun. And the reason why I had to take a break was simply because you guys request this so much, and it became less and less about playing the game for fun and more me just trying to pump out as many videos as I can to keep you guys happy. And although that should kind of be the goal of a YouTube channel, I didn't want it to go that way. I wanted to have as much fun as I could with this game, because I do love this game. I did not want to burn myself out of it, which I did, but a 2-week break is all I needed. And even then I still got to have a few sneaky little goes here and there, just practicing stuff out. The first thing you'll notice, which is quite unusual for me in my VAB, is that I have absolutely no mod parts whatsoever, apart from one. Now, I am going to be using certain mods. Whereas I used Nova Punch and Cosmos and Urkel's Docking and all those crazy mods beforehand, basically all I did to add to the game was new rocket parts and functionality to various currently existing parts. What I am going to do with my mods this time is not so much give myself like brand new rocket parts of unbalanced engines so my missions will be easier, but to try and make the game a little bit easier. The one that I've included, which I'll show you now, it's called the Rendez Protractor mod. A lot of you have already recommended this to me, and I did have a go of it before people started recommending it to me, and I could not understand it. So I've been getting used to it a little bit here and there, just to like have a go, just to see how it works. And I think I understand it quite well. So that is going to be the only mod that I'm using. The rest is all going to be stock, because when 0.18 comes along, we are going to have docking, we're going to have standard ion engines, we're going to have habitable modules by the looks of things as well. We'll be able to construct stations, we'll be able to do the iMist project that I wanted to take up when the docking mods originally came out. There's going to be so much stuff that I'm going to want to do that I'm not going to have the time to cover it all during 0.18, so I'm going to get started on the things that I did want to do beforehand and never got around to do because of my purely shit skills. Well, purely shit skills and game-breaking bugs, but never mind. I can't blame the game for my mistakes. A workman always blames his tools. So what I am going to do is I'm going to go and do my old trick. I'm going to speed this up, and I'm going to build a little stock rocket for you. One interplanetary stock rocket, and then I'm going to pick a place to go. I think ideally I'm going to go to Juna and see if I can do a return journey. So the thing I'm going to have to build is going to have to be able to return. But no matter, like I said, I've had a little bit of a mess around here and there, and I've got to grips with a few different concepts. So I'm going to be building a new craft, but with similar concepts in play. So without further ado, I'm going to speed this up, and I shall be back momentarily. 3, 2, 1, go.
Vera was wondering what it's like here.
I guess. Do you think we'll ever meet them?
I hope so. Don't you?
Alright, now that in theory should be one finished rocket. I'm just going to add a few little bits and bats to it just now. Yes! Perfect. Right, what am I missing? I need to check the staging, so we need to give this craft a name for starters straight off the bat, I think. So we'll call it the Returner. That's about right, yes. Save, save, save. So let's go through the staging. So let's see. Bottom thrusters fire along with all of the solids. Launch clips disconnect. Then we move up here. Solids disconnect. We carry on flying. Then the next part that disconnects is the decoupler. Yep. And then we fire our orbital engine, our orbital stage. That should be good. We disconnect from that when done. We engage the thrusters, which then drain these two side tanks first. Once they're done, we then disconnect. You know what? I'll probably put that somewhere else. We engage the parachutes. Disconnects there. Yep, disconnect parachutes. Right, okay, that looks like it's perfectly set up. I hope so. Now let's get this thing launched. Save, 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 save. Launch. Happy days. As you can see, it's not too overly complicated, but it's more than complicated enough. And we have our original astronauts again today. That's good news. Right, this is not going to be set up in the perfect position, is it? So let's see. I'm now going to try and explain the best I can this mod that I'm using here. As you can see, there's a little calculator down the corner. What I am going to do is I'm going to open this up, and as you can see, it gives me a list of all the planets and their various bits and bats and their specifics. Now, the way I understand this, or at least if you click this, there's instructions and it explains it there. So I'm going to try and explain a hackdash version of that so it's quicker. This is our angle of the planet, our phase angle as it's called. This is the angle we're going to be doing our burn. That's how fast we need to be going in general to reach our destination, and that's how close we're going to be when we come eventually close to it. Very simple stuff. This one in particular here is going to help me in the long run. Like, these are only going to be for the initial burn to transit myself to there, but this one is going to be the one that I'm keeping my eye on. It's very handy, but before I can do anything, I need to make sure that my planet's phase angle is in line with Juno's phase angle. So what I need to do is I speed up time on the launch pad. Oh god, no, I'm going to get up. No, it can cause some really weird eye problems, that can. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to whiz down on the angle here, the phase angle, and what I do is I want to get that as close to a 0 as possible. If I can get it on 0, that'll be perfect, because if it goes a little bit past it, that's not a problem. I've noticed that if you burn before, you've got a good chance of missing, but if you burn past ever so slightly, then you can still hit the planet with reasonable dignity. Yeah, let's use the word dignity. That's probably a good one to use. So come on, almost there. I will slow down time as we get to 1 degree. Okay, nice, 9. Keep going, speed up a little bit more, speed up a little bit less, speed up a little bit more, a little bit less. Wee. Okay. Okay, I want to chill this out a little bit. Let's see if we can get it down to 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. Can I get it a bit less? Yes, it looks like we can. So I'm just going to speed up time until we've got 0.4. There we go. Perfect. So the next point of call is, because warping can do very funny things, I'm going to end the flight and we're going to hit the vehicle assembly building. Nice. Go back. That way, if I hit restart flight, it's not going to put me all the way back at the original phase angle we started at. And we can then just restart the flight from this point. Now, we'll get out there. It should be at the exact same time. So, good times are ahead in the Kerbal Space Program. Alright, fun. Perfect. I'm happy with this. We're going to get our SAS on. We're going to thrust all the way up. And on the countdown, we're going to engage this mission. So, on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition! Boom! And so it goes up. I am seeing some wibbly wobbliness in the solid thrusters at the bottom. I am hoping that's not going to cause me too many issues. Yeah, I should have put more struts on there. Okay. Let's see how it wants to stay. Keep hold there, thrusters. Keep hold. You can do this. We are definitely getting a lot of wobbling. Go! Right, okay, that's good enough. That is good enough for me. And if it's good enough for me, you know the rest of that by now. So let's see. Speed is picking up nicely. We're going to head up to about 10,000 meters and we're going to begin our gravity turn. Luckily, those solids did not shake us apart, which I had a feeling they might have done, which is never a good thing. So turn the SAS off and get ready. Okay, we are starting to tip. We're going to go ahead and tip. I can't help but notice that those things are giving me some extreme wobble underneath there. That's not good at all. If those things bang into each... Oh no! Boom! Oh god. Right, okay, back to the drawing board. So restart the flight, bring our crew back alive, and then, as if by magic and time paradox, we're just going to scrub the mission. Now, things need to be fixed. Now, what was that? That was clearly those bottom tanks waving around too much. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go a bit OTT on these struts here, I think, so that it's not just going to be these that I want. So get them across. Bottom one's connected, middle ones need connecting. The slow process of strutting. Right. That should hold. Now, what I am also going to do is something I should have done at the start, but I didn't. I'm just going to casually throw on a couple of struts to join all the tanks up this kind of way. This may stop wobble, I don't know. But more struts are better than less struts, if you ask me. I'm going to have trouble putting these two on, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go boom, boom, boom. Alright, nice. So let's try this one again. Save. Oh, you know what I will do? I will put on some additional struttage to try and stop them from waving around on these things. Yes, that's not what we want. These can be thrown anywhere, these struts can. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Put you back. Give me this strut. Strut madness. Right, that should be golden. Perfect. Save. Launch. And because of the magic of the restart in the flight and bringing our crew back alive, we have Bill, Jebediah and Bob. And we should be right back where we started at our current phase angle. So again, with the SAS up, we're going to give ourselves a big countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition! Oh no! Oh, boom, 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 boom! Well, that didn't go too well, did it? We're not having a banging start here, are we? Oh, no, end flight. Restart flight. Let's try this one again. I wonder what is the problem, because it's all well and good it gives us an error report at the end, but I've got a million of these Rockermax tanks, so I don't know what one was the offending one, so never mind, never mind, we'll see what we can do. So let's go for slow thrust at the start, see if that makes a difference. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, nice, nice, nice. Keep that thrust average, see if it makes a difference. In the long run, this will probably give us a little bit more fuel to mess around with during the gravity turn stage, so I'm not fussed, but it's not going to give us as much speed by the looks of things, so they're slowly coming to an empty. Get ready and deploy. Right, nice. Perfectimo. Now let's see if these bottom tanks wiggle around again as much as they did. I'm seeing an overall wobble, but I'm not seeing any major wobble, so that's good news. Major wobble and kernel flip-flop. Yes, yes, there's some interesting creative names. Duh. Oh man. But we are getting towards that 10,000 mark, and the gravity turn is going to be getting activated. Alright, let's go. Slight movements on the gravity turn. The more I can get out of this lower stage, the better. Now, ideally, where do I want to be for getting out this top end? I want to be sort of on this marker where the 90 is. I believe so anyway. I've been watching MechJeb do it a couple of times, even though I haven't been using MechJeb, because I do disagree with the whole autopilot functionality of MechJeb. It just seems to me like it detracts too much from the game, but it is a good thing to try and watch. Sometimes MechJeb will make a hash of your rocket for you. Ah! Speaking of hash, we blew up. Alright, restart flight. We're going to do this until we get this right, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe how much ball achery we're going through today to get through this. So, again, I'm just going to go for max thrust this time. So, up. Okay. What is structural failings between Rockermax and Rockermax X33? I don't know what that is. Help me out, game, please. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's try this one again. Rage level rising. This is what you get for not practicing. So we're going to go up again at full thrust. I'm going to test this out. Boom. See, completely random. I don't know what's causing it. I don't know which tank's the offending tank. Perhaps I need to go over it with a fine-tooth comb and strut everything. In all fairness, it could be this one. I don't know. Everything up here doesn't have struts, whereas all the bottom stages do. And it does look like that the bottom of the rocket is flying face first into the rest of it, so that could be it. I don't know. Oh god, we need to deploy them. Right, keep on going. Very strange indeed. But our rocket will prevail. You know what, I'm going to try and do a bit of a rotate here. Try and beat the resistance. Ah, the resistance. That's a film I watched the other night. Equilibrium with him who plays Batman in it. I forgot his bloody name now. Oh god, no. Howard the Duck. Yes. Ooh, you know what is interesting, ladies and gentlemen, that we can talk about while this is all happening? The new Star Wars films. Yes, let's talk about those things, shall we? George Lucas has sold his company to, well, I don't know whether he sold the company or sold his rights to Disney to make episodes 7, 8 and 9. Now, what a crock that is. I mean, it is interesting to say the least, but that's all it is. It's interesting. I don't know if I actually caught that then, as to what that was, so restart flight. Do you know what it could be? I think it could be the SAS. Either that or I'm gravity turning it too early to find out. I've never had this much trouble. On the amount of times that I've had a go at flying a rocket similar to this, I've not had this much trouble. Go. Thrust up. I'm watching for the damage. Where is the damage coming from? I have no idea. Scratch of the old beard. I do need a shave. I do need a shave indeed. But what was I talking about before all that crap happened? Oh yeah, Star Wars film. So yeah, how many of you are actually quite interested in that? I mean, I'm slightly interested in it, but after the prequel trilogy, I don't think I'll be that into seeing it. But it is an extension of the original trilogy with a modern day twist, I imagine. It's interesting, but I don't know whether I'll be turning around and saying it's the greatest film of all time, and everyone should go see that. But then again, I'm open to being pleasantly surprised. For the simple fact, I watched Total Recall not too long ago. You know, the remake with what's his name now? Oh, Christian Bale. That's who played Batman. But yeah, I watched the remake of Total Recall a couple of weeks ago, and people keep saying to me, oh yeah, you don't want to watch Total Recall, it's rubbish, it's not Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know what, I'm going to turn the sass off, I'm going to do this manually. Now, the new Total Recall, even though it's not set on Mars, and even though it doesn't have what's his face in it, Arnold Schwarzenegger in your booth, but the thing, oh god, now we're rotating crazily, oh god. Total Recall is still a pretty damn good film. If you haven't seen it yet, I would advise anyone to do so. Right, okay. Right, we made it to the next stage. That's good enough for me. So let's bring this down a bit and hope to God we don't suffer any exergent G-forces. Exergent? That's not even a word. God damn it. What is our apoapsis at, by the way? Pretty damn high, so I think I'm going to be beginning leveling this bad boy out. If I can get myself up to about 2,000 meters off this this first tank here, I will kill the engine, and then I will proceed to up the apoapsis and continue my orbital burn from there. Well, we're actually burning into the second tank now, so I'm just going to get myself this extra 100 and so meters per second delta V. Shouldn't be that bad. Okay, cut. Perfect. Now all I've got to do is get up there. 217. Good times I had by the Kerbal Space Program. Can't believe how many bloody accidents this thing's had already. We haven't even started the series proper yet. But then again, a few good explosions here and there are always good for a series. Hell, it's what most people like about the KSP series. As long as they're like really menial explosions and not mission critical explosions, because then it's just a waste of everybody's time and nobody likes that. Oh, I tell you what I am missing today. I'm missing my kind of monster. That's not good, is it? It's not good at all. Some of you will disagree and say it's possibly the best thing to ever happen, but to those people I say, no! I must have mine energy drink, yeah! What else can I talk about during this whole orbital planning stage? Get that sass off, and we're going to burn this tank out. Go! Yes, I know I've made mention of this before, but because the Kerbal Space Program videos are the most popular videos of the channel, what I am going to tell you about is the Tech It Bastard series. Now, me and Jace have had a little talk. We're changing our bastard characters. We are now going to swap. So, well, the reason for this is, as you guys may have known if you've been watching it, I was playing as Adolf Hitler, so I was kind of limiting myself to only being able to do Jew jokes. I'm changing my character to a character I believe that can insult any race, gender, colour, creed, religion, and I don't have to worry about it. I'm not pigeonholing myself into one insulting category, which is going to be good. I don't know what Jace is going to pick as his character, but on top of the changes there, some of you might find it less offensive, some of you may find it more offensive. I don't care. That's what that series is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be a rather offensive series. I do like my offensive comedy. If something can provoke that kind of reaction out of you, then it is certainly hitting home. So, people can say what they please about that. But another thing, the biggest thing I wanted to announce in regards to the Minecraft stuff is, come some point during this month, when YouTube pays out what it owes me, I'm going to invest in a Minecraft server, possibly a Tech-It server, a proper server, not a privately hosted one, a proper server. Now, I don't know how big the capacity of this server will be, or how I'm even going to operate it. I need to do some big research into it. I've already done like little bits and bats here and there, but there needs to be some big research done into this kind of thing. But from what I understand, initially the server is going to be about 50 slots big. It's going to be a Tech-It server because that only costs like an extra 50p per slot. And yes, so I'm going to open that for Procrastinaut fans only. For those of you who might be interested in that, even if you're not interested in the Minecraft series, you might be interested in playing on the Minecraft server. Let me know in the comments section, because I want to know if this is a viable thing to do. I'm going to make a ticket video shortly after I've made this mission video, and I'm going to explain the Jive Turkey there. Even though Jace isn't on because he's a useless goit, I'm still going to like load up ticket, and I'm going to go find that diamond for me, Klein Star. It's so much hard work, but I'm going to stop talking about ticket now. There's going to be a server coming. Comments in the comment section if you're interested in it. I don't want to see that, so I don't think you should do it. For those people, you should just not type anything at all. This is just purely for I want to gauge how people are interested, not interested in it, if that makes any sense whatsoever.